Salakia. I'm gonna pick up where I left off, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, and verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, right? In which our light affliction is the things that we are going through now, the things we're about to go through leading up to us being delivered. And the reason why it's a light affliction, all right, is because, it's only going to last but for a moment. It's only going to last but for a moment. And then once the Lord take us and give us that, put us under that new covenant, right? Spoken about Jeremiah 31 and 31, then it's going to seem like as if all of that was a bad dream, man. Okay, we're going to be on such a high level with a new mind. It's going to seem as if all of these captivities was a bad dream. All right, so that's why this light affliction, it's only going to last for a moment. It's not going to last forever, right? Lamentations 4:22. So it says, work is for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. And that's another reason why it's a light affliction, because compared to the reward that we're going to get for going through these things, that is worth suffering. It's worth suffering 100 times, man. It's worth suffering 100 times to get, new bodies, to get peace forever, to reign and be actually, with the Most High and all of these things, man. Isaiah 65th chapter, verse 18, it says, while we look not at the things which are seen, right, but at the things which are not seen. And that's us setting our affections upon the things in the heavens, because the things in the heavens is the things that are not seen. And we don't set our affection on the carnal things, the things of this world and life here, okay? We set our affection on the kingdom to come and righteousness, because that's what the heavens is going to bring, right? And that's in the Lord's Prayer. That's in the Lord's Prayer. It says, for the things which are seen are temporal. So this earth going to literally, or this estate of the earth is going to pass away, man. All right? The estate that this earth is at, the estate that we at, all right, this age and time period is going to literally pass away. It says, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So that the heavens are eternal. And that's why the same things established in the heavens is going to be established here on earth. All right, going back to, just to close out, man, going back to 1 Peter. 1 Peter 4:17, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? You see, brothers is going through, they suffering. Brothers is suffering now, so we don't have to cry later. All right? And if the Lord judge us according to, our actions, right? Us being, the scriptures say, well, not the scriptures, but it's a saying in the world, where much is given, much is required, which that is in the scriptures, roughly paraphrasing. So with that being said, the Lord give us his wisdom and knowledge, as much is required of those that are of the house of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So when we fall short, judgment comes. And if it begins at us, how much more for those Israelites who, don't obey? Okay? How much more of the suffering that they gonna go through, man? So that's pretty much the point, man. All right, well, I'll keep reading. I ain't gonna do that. 1 Peter 4:18, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where should the ungodly and the sinner appear? Right? Because that's how bad these times is going to be. The day of the Lord, Jacob's trouble, right? These end time prophecies, it's gonna be so bad that the righteous is gonna scarcely, barely make it out, but the elect is gonna make it out, man. It's destined, it's prophesied. The Lord said it. Okay, the elect will be delivered. It's prophesied, signed, sealed, and delivered, man. It's etched in stone. Okay, so if the righteous is gonna go through these things and scarcely be saved, how much more for the ungodly? They're gonna be taken by those things. Verse 19, wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful creator. And how do you keep your soul? All right, by giving diligence to make your calling of election sure. That's how you keep your soul, man. Okay, so when we suffer according to the will of the Most High, according to the Lord's design, according to the Lord's plan, and how he gonna orchestrate, our lots. How he gonna orchestrate our lots, according to his prophecy. Still, commit to the diligence of you making your calling of election sure, which is to keep your soul and well-doing, right? Which the scriptures talk about having a pattern of good works. Titus 2:6, young men likewise exhort to be sober-minded, right? To be wholesome, right? Okay. And that's what the scriptures do. The scriptures cause you to be sober-minded. To be, to be whole in the doctrine. Verse 7, in all things show thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, and sincerity, right? Keeping your integrity, right? Showing no corruptness, which brings profaneness to your name, and showing sincerity, all right? Your faith, your zeal, and the pattern of good works to, prove it. So with that being said, Lord willing, the edifying lesson, giving all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom, shalom. On to the next one. Kwam Yasharallah.